Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, as well as Abundant TV, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Do you have sensitive skin? Are there times that you've thought, I'd like to make my own skincare because I don't know what's on the label. If I can't pronounce what's on the ingredients inside a product, do I need to be putting it on my face or on my skin? Your skin is actually the largest organ of the body. So we got to take care of that just like we take care of everything else within our body. So I have this really neat book. I've had this for a long time. It's Reader's Digest. And then you can find this on Amazon. You can click the link up there above and you can find it on Amazon. And it's 707 homemade things, just anything you can make. And this can be like all kinds of face care, lips and the mouth, shampoos, conditioners, and rinses, body care treatments, and bath products, nail, hand, foot care, and stuff just for men, because men want to take care of their skin as well. So I've got a few of them, some that I've made before, but I wanted to go on ahead and read a couple of things for you as well. Some of the most seductive ads on television and in magazines are for beauty products. Everybody wants to look better, right? Scents and skincare products and beautiful package are all very intriguing, and then finding until you read the small print, you realize you don't know what in the world are in the ingredients there. What is this? If I can't pronounce it, I really don't want to put it on my face. Or what they're designed to do, and although you may feel that the price doesn't matter, you just might want to know what's going on into your skin. Making your own beauty products is neither difficult nor mystifying, just a little time and effort. And once you make up a batch, well, then it's something you can give away for gifts as well. And everybody likes something that's given away, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and dig in. Okay, I have this recipe right here for an anti-wrinkle eye care. And most of the products you can find here on Amazon as well. This calls for elderflower water. You can use avocado oil, almond oil. It doesn't take a whole lot. We're looking at like a couple tablespoons of the elderflower water, and then 1/4 cup of avocado oil, which is really good for your skin. And it's not greasy. That's what I like about it. And then 2 tablespoons of almond oil, 4 teaspoons of wheat germ oil, 2 tablespoons of lanolin, 2 tablespoons of glycerin. You can use a couple drops of geranium essential oil, and then one of those little, the little vitamin capsules that you get that are vitamin E. You'll want one of those, but it needs to be 500 IU. Okay, now this is real good to apply around the eye. Use light circular strokes. It's especially geared for the softer tissue under and around the eyes. And let me tell you, one of my friends has been with Mary Kay forever, and then also I have a history with Avon products. And so what they tell you to use is either this finger, the ring finger right here. So you'll dip that into the lotion or the oil, and what you're supposed to do is gently pat it under your eye. They tell you not to pull, not to tug, not to do any of those things. So it's just a good thing to use under your eyes, and also under the throat area is a good spot there too. So anyway, that's your anti-wrinkle eye cream. Now I want to talk to you about what to do if you have tired eyes. Sometimes we read too much, looking at the computer all day long. All those things can cause stress on your eyes. And just looking into a computer screen will do that for you as well. So here's a simple soak, and you can apply it to soothe irritated or inflamed eyes. The price is just a few rose petals from your garden. That's all you have, okay? So you want 1 cup of boiling water and 2 to 3 rose petals. Yeah, isn't that cool? So what you'll do is, number 1, you'll pour the boiling water over the rose petals and put that into a bowl. You want to steep it just like you would tea for about 10 minutes. You want to cool it and then strain out the petals. Now what you'll do is get, number 2, you'll soak 2 large cotton balls in the rose tea, and you'll apply it over your closed eyelids. Relax. Just rest and relax. Sometimes that's all you got to do. We don't rest enough. I know I'm preaching to the choir, right? No. I know you're just like me. Sometimes you just keep going at it. But that's the thing to do. Now, Simple Eye Makeup Remover. This is a good one too. Again, this book is Reader's Digest, and you can still find it on Amazon. Go ahead and click that link right there and you'll get a discount. 707 products to make yourself save money, and the earth and make all kinds of homemade stuff. Okay, simple eye makeup remover. So what you want is 1 teaspoon of glycerin, 3 teaspoons of distilled water, 4 teaspoons of olive, jojoba, or baby oil. So this is, why are you going to spend a whole lot of money on eye makeup when you can do this? Okay, so shake all of the ingredients in a small glass bottle. Then what you want to do is apply a little solution to makeup remover pads or a cotton wool ball. Press against the eyelid for a minute and loosen the makeup, and then you want to gently wipe the makeup away. This is real good if you wear mascara that's waterproof. That's hard to get off. I hardly ever wear waterproof mascara. Because you're tugging at that eye area just a bit too much. But there are times when it's in the summertime and it gets hot and it gets sweaty and stuff, and I know I'm going to be out, got to see some clients or whatever, or in the studio when it gets a little bit hot. Sometimes I will wear waterproof mascara, but this is the key to that. Okay, let's see. I'm checking the time. Okay, fast relief with witch hazel eye compresses. Witch hazel is a natural product, right? So we give our eyes a constant workout while reading, watching TV, and staring at the computer screen. Okay, so here's a basic eye care remedy that costs very little, and it provides very reliable and valuable service. Just keep a small jar of witch hazel in the refrigerator. That's the key. It's got to be cold. Soak 2 cotton pads in the chilled liquid. Lie down, cover both eyelids, and relax. 5 minutes will do the trick. Just 5 minutes. Okay, Rich Neck Moisturizer. You know, we get this thing going on here. Okay, this is good for this. Okay, you want a teaspoon of dried chamomile, and you can find tea, and that'll work right there. So 1 teaspoon of dried chamomile, 1 1/4 cup of boiling water, 3 tablespoons of avocado oil, 3 tablespoons of almond oil, 2 teaspoons of jojoba oil, 1 ounce of shaved or grated cosmetic grade beeswax. Now, let me tell you about beeswax. We raise bees. We're beekeepers here. And you got to really be careful with that the beeswax. Don't use too much of it, because what's going to happen, it hardens. I'm talking big time. It will harden. Makes great candles, though. And then 2 teaspoons. So do not use more than it tells you, okay? If it says 1 ounce, don't do 2 ounces, or you won't be able to get it out of the container. 2 teaspoons of glycerin and 20 drops of lemon essential oil. That's good to wake you up, too. It puts you in a good mood. Okay. So in your beauty regimen, don't forget the neck, which can show the first signs of aging. Products like this often sell at beauty counters for a considerable amount of money, but you can make it quite inexpensively with natural ingredients. This recipe uses oils to keep the skin supple, and a small amount, and just use a small amount and massage from the neckline all the way to the chin. Okay, and what you're going to do is do the motion up. Okay, so let's say you've got the lotion right here on your fingers. Go like this, up. Okay, like that. Okay, never go down, go up always. Anytime you're applying anything on your skin, you always want to move it up. Okay. Place the chamomile in a large cup and add the boiling water. You want to cover it and allow it to seep for 15 minutes. You want to strain the liquid into another cup. And on the top of the double boiler, okay, you want to make sure it doesn't get any kind of a scorch-like feel. And it'll just heat too much if you don't put it in a double boiler. Set it over simmering water. Warm the avocado, almond, and jojoba oils and the beeswax. You want to stir it until it's melted, remove from heat, and beat in 1 ounce or 2 tablespoons of the warmed chamomile infusion, drop by drop, until the moisture thickens and cools. You want to mix it with the glycerin and the lemon essential oil. Yeah, I put mine in like canning jars, but you spoon it into a sterilized wide-mouthed 6-ounce glass or ceramic jar with a tight fitting lid. Store it in a cool, dark place. And let me tell you about making your own skincare. You want to store it in the refrigerator, okay, so it'll last longer, because it's all natural, okay, so it's not going to last like some of the stuff on the counter that you get. So make sure, okay, that you keep it in a cool, dry place, okay? No sunlight ever hitting any of your lotions, even your expensive stuff. Just don't let that happen. It's just going to age it, and it's going to start having this ranky kind of a smell to it. Okay, let's go into one more before I go into a commercial break. We're going to talk about knowing your skincare type. That means everything in the world, because my skin is still, at 63 years old, I'm still oily skinned. And you can see it. That's why I have to keep powder really close by, because these lights just wreak havoc on my skin. So know your skin type, because I wouldn't use anything for dry skin. If I did, my makeup would just slide off my face. It would not last. So pick the best products for your skin. You need to know your skin type. Most people have a combination of skin types, particularly on the face, where oily areas around the chin, the nose, and forehead are different from the normal dry skin area around those eyes and around the cheeks. There are 4 basic skin types. So let's talk about that, and then we're going to go into a break. This will be perfect timing for a break. Okay, normal skin is clear, supple, and soft. It's neither too dry nor too oily. Oh, I wish I had this skin. It's not overly sensitive to sun, humidity, or the environment. Now, dry skin looks dull. It feels tight after you wash it, and it needs sun protection and frequent moisturizing to prevent flaking. Now, oily skin feels soft and subtle, but it looks shiny. Look, see, I've already put face powder on my skin, and it's already, look at that. See, oh. Oily skin tends to support large pores and is more prone to pimples and blackheads than dry or normal skin. And I'm going to tell you, I can attest to that. Absolutely. I was a kid in school that you could practically connect the dots on my face. I had that many zits on my face. Sensitive skin is easily burned by the sun and irritated by chemicals found in many commercial skin products that may cause rashes or blotching. So my skin falls into actually 2 categories. It goes into the oily skin, and it also goes into sensitive skin. That's why I have to really be careful what products I put on my face. And these recipes really take care of that. And guess what? You're not spending a whole bunch of money either. That kind of works out for me. I don't know about you. Let's go into a commercial break. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes, so you hang in there, okay? At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for 2 or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to McCurdyLawFirm gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer
yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. Okay, we are back. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio. We're your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, Channel 182 on Charter Communications, and you can also find us syndicated on Abundant TV, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Thank you so much for watching. You're definitely the apple of my eyes, and I love being with you every day, Monday through Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. We're talking about making your own skincare. Save a lot of money these days, and with a supply chain being like it is, these are awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so the name of this book is 707 Homemade Remedies for Your Skin. Make your own health and beauty supplies, pet food, pantry staples, cleaning products, and hundreds of other household items. Fast, fresh, and more naturally. Okay, so you can find this on Amazon.com. Sells for $19.99 in the United States, $26.99 in Canada. And if you want to find it that way, but you can save yourself a small fortune by making your own products. So let's go ahead and dig in for just a few more things. We've still got some time. Artichoke facial. Okay, one fresh artichoke heart. Well cooked or canned hearts in water, not oil, by the way. Got to be water. 2 teaspoons of light oil like avocado or canola oil. 1 teaspoon of vinegar or fresh lemon juice. Now, artichoke conditions dry or damaged skin. So you go out there and you get a suntan and your face is peeling off. This would be a great thing for that. It reduces flaking and it restores suppleness. Enjoy making this recipe in your kitchen laboratory. Mash the artichoke heart in a ceramic bowl. You want to mix in the oil and the vinegar or the lemon juice, whichever one you decide you want to use. Stir it well until a smooth paste is formed. Massage on your skin and neck. Let it set for 10 to 15 minutes, then rinse it off with warm water and pat dry. Anytime you use moisturizer, please don't forget that neck area. Okay, you've got to make sure you do that. Okay, now I've got a basic skin toner. Okay, and this is going to save you a lot of money because here's what you want to do. You want to remove the makeup every single night. Never sleep with makeup. My Mary Kay friends will tell you that. Never sleep with makeup on. They say that it ages your skin 7 days if you sleep with makeup on. I need all the help I can get there. So you got to wash it first. Take all the makeup off, all the mascara, make sure you got all that stuff off too. And then you want to have a toner. And what the toner is going to do is get rid of all the last residue of the soap that's on your face. If you go to sleep and you got even traces of soap, it's going to irritate the skin. Okay, then after that, if you want to have any oils or anything like that on your skin, you can put that on, then put the moisturizer on top of that. But again, all over the face and under the neck. Now, Another thing about removing your makeup, a lot of folks will remove it from the face, but they forget that makeup actually slides. It'll go all the way down into that neck area. So you need to make sure that you clean the neck as well, okay? And use a good astringent. Almost every night I use just get some brown sugar. That's a good thing. Or just plain old white granulated sugar work just fine. And you can put some egg in it if you want to do that. Or put a little bit of oil. And I just make a paste out of mine with whatever I've got on hand. So after I've removed the makeup and all the traces are off of makeup, I want to cleanse it with I make my own soaps too, so there's nothing weird in my soap. And then I'll rinse my face really good, and then I'll use that brown sugar scrub. And what that is going to do is remove any dead skin that you've got. And everybody's got it. A 10-year-old has dead skin. If you're alive, you're shedding skin. Not as bad as a snake, but something kind of like that. So anyway, that's good for you too. Just make sure that you rinse all of it off. You're using brown sugar or granulated sugar. You know what? That's a natural product, so you don't have to worry, is something weird going into my face? So that's the thing to do. Okay, Peachy Complexion Cream. I'm going to have to do this when we get some more peaches coming in this summer. Can't wait for the garden time. Yeah, it's going to be so awesome. Okay, what you're going to need is 1 ripe peach, and you'll need some heavy cream. This wonderful, rich combination is easily made. You'll find it keeps your complexion that fabled glow, and you can't find anything like it in the stores. You just can't. So what you'll do is mash the peach by hand or puree it in the food processor. I've got a little, it's a coffee grinder. It's an electric coffee grinder. And so I've got, there's 2 little parts that come with it. So you've got one that I use always for the coffee or maybe my herbs and stuff like that. Then I've got another one that I only use for skincare. It really wouldn't matter. It's just that I put different oils and stuff like that in it. And you'll want to clean them, by the way, with vinegar. And that takes all the last traces of oils out as well. So there's a good deal. All right, so what you're going to do, it doesn't say how much. It just says mash the peach by hand or puree it in the food processor. Then you'll add enough cream to the pulp, and that's that heavy cream we were talking about, to give you a soft, creamy mixture. It'll look kind of like yogurt, something kind of like that. Spoon into a clean glass jar with a tight-fitting lid and store it in the refrigerator. Now, once a day, apply this mixture to your face and massage it in. You're going to have peachy skin, and that's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, now let's go with fixed oil versus essential oil. Let's see what the difference is with those two. Okay, now olive oil, almond oil, and vegetable oils are all derived from seeds. They're what you call fixed oils. They're non-vital essential oils distilled from flowers or leaves, and they're vital and they're flammable. Okay, they evaporate even at low temperatures, and they're potentially toxic if they're inhaled or used incorrectly. Now, most essential oils must be diluted in a fixed or carrier oil before they can be applied to the skin. Now, the exceptions are lavender and tea tree essential oils, but even they should be used sparingly. So don't just like slather it all over your face, okay? Don't want to get any breakout. Okay, cucumber astringent. Again, you want to remove all your makeup, and you want to use soap on your face and get rid of those last traces of makeup. You need an astringent, okay? And there's so many things you can use for an astringent. But this cucumber, have you ever had cucumbers, like cold cucumbers? Maybe you were on a trip, or you had to study late classes, you're in college or high school, and so use cucumbers on your eyes. Yeah, that works. So this is an astringent. Okay, straight from your garden or the grocer's counter. The ones in the garden are better. Your garden. Okay, you can make this skin bracer in a jiffy. Now, in the summer, there's a refreshing and light treat for your skin. But any time of year, a simple cucumber astringent will perk you up. Now, let me tell you something you can do. Man, we get so many cucumbers, I'm giving them away all the time. So what you can do is get a food processor, and you can process a cucumber, and with a peel on it, doesn't matter. Just make sure you clean it off really good. And then you can strain that juice and use that juice. Keep it in the freezer. and then put it on your skin even in the winter time. It's just like you went out into the garden and you just picked a fresh cucumber. So try to do that. Keep it in the freezer, okay? And it'll keep until you take it out. Now, if you put it in the freezer, make sure you use a good freezer bag. I like to have mine flat. And then what I'll do is just make sure you label it, okay, because it may look like other things in the, other food products. So what you'll do is break that off. Just hold it next to the counter, just like we did yesterday on the show. And let's pretend this is it. And so what you'll do is put it on the counter and just kind of break it. And then you'll break off a piece of that. You can keep it cold. It's a good way to close the pores on your skin if you use it cold. Okay, egg white toner. My grandmother used to do this. Okay, so for the price of an egg, which I know the prices of eggs kind of went up. So you can make this one ingredient toner that leaves your skin feeling really tight and silky smooth. So what you want to do is clean the face again, thoroughly removing any of the cleanser. Whisk the egg white just before applying it to your skin, or to your face. Leave it on for about 15 minutes. Wash it off with kind of not too hot, not too cold water, okay? And then you want to pat the skin dry, and your face will feel so smooth. I mean, you'll just want to touch your skin. You shouldn't do that. But anyway, you'll want to touch your skin. It feels so good. Okay, lemon skin toner. This calls for 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 1/8 cup of distilled water, and 1/3 cup of witch hazel. You can toss this toner together in just a few minutes. Some items that you already have in the pantry. Total cost to you, small change, no big deal. Combine all the ingredients. You want to pour this into a clean bottle or a decorative cosmetic container. I like for my bottles to look good. Shake well, use before using, and apply it with a clean cotton ball. Keep it in the refrigerator forever and ever. Amen. It lasts a very, very long time. It's that lemon juice, the acid in that. And it kind of pickles it, sort of. Okay, now facial cleansing mask. I've got time for maybe this one. Okay, 1 package of dry yeast. You're going to think this is really weird. 1 package of dry yeast, 3 drops of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of water. This is a real simple recipe. It's aimed at deep cleansing. It's especially suited for young faces and for the treatment of oily skin. I'm going to have to do this one. Not the young face, but the oily skin. In a small bowl, you want to mix the yeast, the lemon juice, and water vigorously until a thick paste forms. If necessary, add more water to achieve the correct consistency for applying to the face. You want to pat the moisture on the face, avoiding the eyes. Allow it to sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Rinse it off with warm water, and then you want to pat your skin dry. Okay, green clay purifying face mask. This calls for 1 teaspoon of apricot kernel oil, 3 tablespoons of green clay powder, and warm water. So green clay is known as bentonite. It's the most commonly used clay in face mask. It can absorb large quantities of water. So in this mask, it's used to dry out excess sebum and dirt from the deep down, making this mask suited for oily complexions. Green clay powder can be purchased online. You can go to Amazon and use that link that I've got right up there, and you'll save some money. And let's see, and then Palmarosa is an essential oil available at health food or new age stores, but you can also find that on Amazon. You want to cleanse your face just like you've done before, and then add this mask. Keep it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure you rinse it real well, and make sure you use toner and then moisturizer after that. My name is Donna Feazell. This was a quick show. Thank you so much for watching The Edge on IC Radio. We are your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, as well as Abundant TV, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. I hope you have a super duper awesome day today and tomorrow. And thank you again so much for watching. You're the apple of my eye.